y'all? It's the one and only Brooklyn Big Baby, and I am here with Thirsty Thursdays. But of course, I have to introduce my sweet co-host. Let everybody know who you are, baby.
All right, it's the Rebel Impenetrable, straight out here from the GTA, representing the D2E. Y'all know what's up.
Yes. How's your day going so far, boo?
My day's going good, my dear. How you doing?
It's good. It's better now that I finally got to come here to Down to Earth podcast. You already know I've been looking forward to this all day. But but of course, before we start our day and get into the tea, baby.
Oh, okay.
We need to.
All right, let's
quench
have a
the
toast to
thirst.
this.
Let's quench
Let's
the
do
thirst.
quench the thirst on the Thursday. Mm. All right.
All right, so we're just gonna jump right into stuff
Yeah, let's just.
because I got time today, baby.
All right, let's do it.
So the first topic of hand is, of course, you guys see what shirt I'm wearing, so you know I'm with the shit.
Forever umbrella. All right,
Yeah,
flu.
you
Okay.
know. Once again, free my boy, my brother Tori.
Free Tory, yes.
You know what I mean? Shout out to the One Umbrella family as well. And once again, this is an opinion of Brooklyn. This is not coming from the family. This is not coming from anybody associated with the family. This is me looking at, online, looking at research. Shout out to Tory Lanez Daily, because this is where I got my information from for those who want to know. So everybody knows Mr. Tory Lanez went, the one and only Tory Lanez went up for bail today.
Okay.
And he was denied bail. Unfortunately. Yeah, right? But you know what was really suspicious to me was that this dirty little judge, first off, she had the name of Megan. That's a no. That's an X for me. From a judge's name is Megan, I would have said, listen here. I would have turned to my lawyer and said, listen, that's traumatizing for me, buddy. That's hearing the word Meg, that name in general, should be traumatizing for him. So
True.
Automatically, it should have been like, no, he doesn't feel comfortable, nah, and switch that up, switcheroo. You guys could have pushed that shit back to another day.
True.
Or two for you guys to find another judge. Secondly, it's like, yo, at the end of the day, what you guys allow this man when he was on previous charges for whatever, you guys granted him bail.
Mm-hmm.
So why is it that now you guys are denying him? Please explain that to me. And you guys have don't act like you guys have let out murderers on bail. You guys have let out predators on bail. You guys have let out people who with domestic violence on bail. So what is the reason why you guys are keeping him? And you guys say, you know what it was? They said he's a flight risk. Hold on, where's he gonna run to? Where's he gonna drive to? To what? He's gonna move from Miami to Atlanta, or from Atlanta to LA? Because it's not like he's in Canada where he would be a flight risk to go to America. He's already in a city where he's already in a place where people from Canada want to go at. So he's in America. So what flight risk would he be to come back home? Because we'll accept him with open arms. So my question to you is this. Mm-hmm. What is your take on that? From everything that I just broke down to you, what is your take?
Well, my first take on it is that I'm not somebody that believes in this so-called justice system from the start anyhow. So from what you're telling me and what I can give you of my opinion on this situation is that they're trying to have Tory Lanez be an example through the system, which is something that this system is always trying to do on civilians, but not really on the people that they're supposed to be doing the justice against.
Yeah.
Right?
That's a fact.
So with a lot of this stuff that's going on, all you can really do is hope that, and I'm praying that Tory still has a great lawyer in regards to all of this situation and that it does get justified very soon and very quickly. Mm-hmm. But the way how these games are going on literally in this courthouse, it's all a joke. It's completely a full joke.
It's not funny on this side.
It's definitely not a funny situation for somebody that's in the situation and going through it.
Facts.
That is never a funny situation for anyone. But the way how we can see it from the outside perspective and seeing how this system is not really a justice system, it's not really taking in the facts that are actually being presented in the courtroom, which is what they always try to say in a courtroom. You need to present the facts. So how come you don't want to now take in the facts being inside the courtroom? That's the question I like to ask the judge and also anybody that is a prosecutor. Why do you guys, when we see this all the time with a lot of our artists or anybody just regular in the system, they want to deny the presentation of the facts in regards to their innocence?
That's a fact. I agree with you 1,000%. You know, at the end of the day, like I told you guys before, I feel like they're trying to make an example out of somebody, but he's not the right one to make an example out of. Why? Because he's blessed and highly favored, and this is what it is. And anybody who, you know, who prays every single day and is invested in the Most High, there's no way that you can come for him at all. Him, his family, nobody. They're gonna come. Tory Lanez is gonna come out 10 times harder and stronger than when he was in there. Like, you understand what I mean? I could just imagine the type of creativity. Ooh, look at that. Look, a plug right there, creative. Shout out my boy, shout out my boy Dookie on the ones and twos. You already know. Thank you for my hat. You already know. But yeah, once again, Tory Lanez family, you know, they've been praying. They've been, you know what I mean? They've been silent. You understand? And at the end of the day, we all know as a collective, everybody in Canada, Toronto, we're standing behind Tory. We already know. For those who are not, kick fucking rocks. That's my opinion. You know, like I said before, I don't believe in domestic violence, but I do believe in wrongdoings. I do believe when a woman is wrong, you're supposed to admit that you're wrong. You could have said, "Yo, I fucked up." She could have came out and said, "Yo, I fucked up." Wow. You know what? It was one of those things where me and my homegirl, you know, I did my homegirl wrong and blase. I get it. You were trying to protect your image, but who's protecting the black man when this happens? Who's protecting him? Please explain this to me. As black women, how are we sitting here and allowing this to happen? How is a black woman turning around and doing this to a black man? Because if it was Becky or Karen, we would have had, like, you would have seen people outside protesting right now in front of the courthouses. But because it's a black woman that did it, we're supposed to stand behind her. But she's wrong and strong.
Well, also the next thing that I like to point out, if it was something as like what you said, that is someone of a Becky, you notice how like they make those women look like they're crazy. They were the one that was like the not so wholesome type of lady in regards to making these type of like accusations and such against these gentlemen.
Facts.
But when now it comes to like one of our own brothers, oh no, he's a complete rapist. He's the one that's actually like, you know, attempting all of these stuff. He's the one that's like been pictured in the wrong when we still don't even see the entire facts yet when you guys are actually assassinating someone's character and pleading them guilty.
But you guys want to stand behind people like R. Kelly. How does that make it make sense, people? Make it make sense. You guys knew R. Kelly was with the shits and about he was a pedophile from Aaliyah days. We all knew that. So you guys are coming to 2000 in the 2000s and trying to act brand new like you guys didn't know. You guys knew. You guys just swept it under the rug and hoped that it would go away. But guess what? It didn't. But yet people are still playing his music. People are still rocking to art. People are still supporting R. Kelly 1,000%. But a man who you guys know, the difference between R. Kelly and Tory Lanez is this. When the evidence was presented for R. Kelly, it was there. There was no lie about it.
There's no lies.
There was no lies told there.
Straight.
You understand? When it comes to Tory now, there was a bunch of lies told.
Exactly.
So how are you guys defending the man? So you guys basically love when niggas talk shit. And you guys, like they said, you guys love the fuckery. You guys love the fuckery. So you guys are with the shits. So because you guys know, even though you guys know R. Kelly's wrong and strong, you guys are still going to stand behind him. But you know that this man over here is innocent. And what happened? You guys don't want to stand make it make sense, people. Make it make sense. Yes, I do still listen to R. Kelly.
This is why, like I said, it's a joke of a justice system. There's no such thing as a justice system. So me as like a Rasta man, yo, I take justice in my own hands. Ain't no damn judge going to be like holding me up in regards to doing the righteous thing out here in this world.
Their own justice league.
Yeah, that's what
that's
it is.
fact.
It's more of like a justice league than actually justice being done out here.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? I'm wondering how much money like Tory Lanez is now going to this lawyer now to saying, well, we have to go back. And dealing with all this, putting more stress on the family, all of them things that ones.
Yeah, and it's a whole lot. It's a whole lot.
just for this man to like
a whole
take
lot.
some type of guilty charge, because this is how they do it in the game.
That's a fact. And
They
this,
do this completely to anybody and everybody that's battling the system in regards to their true innocence out here, because they want them to take some type of charge.
facts. And the man, listen, mandam, listen to me very clear. Okay? Mandam. Know what you're doing and know and do it correctly. Do you understand? Move in silence. Don't move so loud. A lot of you guys are loud. And if you know, you know. I don't need to break it down. But listen,
Thank you, sister.
let me show
Tell
you
them,
something.
please.
Anytime you guys decide to come into the game, make sure you have your lawyer money. Make sure you have
First.
your bail money. Make sure you have
First.
all of that on deck, and you have
First.
savings on the outside for your baby mother or your moms or whoever that you love and you care about on the outside. If you do not have these things, and I don't mean $5,000, I mean like hefty, because the things that you guys are deciding to do, the amount of money that you're gonna have for bail is a whole lot. It ain't no $5,000 here, 10. You guys know how much it is. So make sure you have that money in your account. And on top of that, you see a man like Tory who has money and the situation that he's in. So what makes you think that if you come out here, you do something fucked up, that they're gonna allow you to walk freely and be like, you understand what I mean? Even though he's innocent, and we all know he's innocent, but you on the other hand may be guilty as fuck. But you don't have the lawyer money. You don't have the bail money. You don't have none of that. So this is my thing to you guys. Think before you move. Think before you act. Think before you do anything.
Prepare yourself before any type of situation is going to happen, is what I always try to say. Because when I was in the streets, you can ask anybody. My lawyer was already well paid in advance.
Hold on, wait. It's like when your parents give you beatings. You know when your mom gives you beatings for no reason, you're wondering why, and she looks at you and says, no, it's for when, because you're one
Exactly.
of those kids.
When we grew up, our parents gave us beatings because they were like, it's better us, I beat you, than a police, I beat you up and I lock you up.
Not only that, they beat you because they love you, you know.
Okay, too much
So
of
you
them
love,
batty man them in there.
so you love to see me cry.
No.
It's called tough love.
Yeah,
It's
tough
tough
love.
love.
So you love to see the fact that I have to go to school in a turtleneck even though it's 90 degrees outside because you mashed me up. Like, that's like, there's a difference. Like, you get me.
I get that.
Like, I tell the
hear
youth
that
them,
one.
you guys have it nice. Like, you
Oh, they
guys,
have it
when
well
I hear
nice
kids
right
talk
now.
about, oh, I'm going to call CAS or I'm going to do this. You wouldn't even make it to the phone, my guy, to even dial CAS. The word, C would probably come in your mouth, but the AS wouldn't come out of your mouth at all.
Yo, I grew up in a Jamaican culture where it's like, yo, you saw how like the other cultures outside of ours, I would say outside of the Caribbean and African culture, saying like, well, I'm going to call child services. I'm going to do, and we looked at these kids and being like, who no go and do that? Because if I even try to do that, I already got the one warning already. And what is all the warnings that they give us? Go and call them. Because by the time them come here,
You dead.
them go and get a reason for
body
child
bag.
services.
A body bug them up pick you up in my youth.
All
Just
right.
know that.
So just know where you are. Like
You'll be bagged and tagged, my nigga. Just know that. So, like, I said that to say this, that at the end of the day, just my niggas out here, you guys are doing your thing. I get it. You guys have to do whatever you got to do to support your family. I am not out here to judge no nigga, because at the end
There's
of the
no
day,
judgment.
get to the bag. But robbing, stealing, all of that shit, I don't condone. If you're really getting to the bag like hard, all I'm saying is make sure you have that money on deck, my nigga, because at
You
the end of
better.
the day, you can't leave that up to your baby mother or your moms or your grandmother and all that. You guys
Or
can't do
thinking
that.
like your boys that are in the game are gonna come and like do something. Yes, there might be a few.
No, there's a few of them that will
There's
hold
a
it down
few.
for you.
There's a few, but it's rare. Because I've been inside and I've seen it where enough niggas are saying like, yeah, my boys, they got me and everything. And like that dude is sitting in there.
Chilling.
More than chilling. The man all set up him whole damn house in that because he knows that they ain't sending nothing for that nigga.
So once again, free Tory.
Definitely.
You know, and we're just gonna move on from that. So since if we're on the little jail topic,
Yes.
right? You know. So when listen, man, I'm too pretty to go to that place. I cannot. You understand? I do shit very strategically. Do you understand? I grew up around all males, basically, in in my household. You feel me? So I've been around enough niggas to know what to do and what not to do and how to be smart. And 9 out of 10 times your girl is kind of smarter than you when she's telling you things and you don't listen, and then that's when shit happens anyways.
Well, a girl is supposed to be like your eyes that you are not seeing on the outside of the box of what you know.
So
And
why
then
is
she's
it
like-
if your girl is supposed to be your eyes, right? Why is it that you decide to listen to your nigga opposed to your bitch when your girl, sorry, I'm not going to say bitch, opposed to your girl when your girl says to you, yo, when your girl peeps the game and says, yo, I don't like that nigga's vibe. And then a nigga will be like, yo, you're always on this vibe tip. Like, yo, what's wrong with you? You never like nobody. Da, 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 da. But realistically, I already seen certain things. So I'm peeping game already that I see that, yo, you'll get out of your bed at 3 o'clock when he calls you for whatever reason. I see that you're down or whatever. But when it comes to you, there's excuses. And to you, it's like, yo, that's my brother from Sandbox days. I get that. But when it comes to certain things, when it comes to certain things, fuck the Sandbox, my nigga.
Exactly.
Because a lot of times, niggas forget about the Sandbox and they start now looking at you and looking at you and saying, yo, how can I backdoor this nigga? I'm trying to be where this nigga's at. This nigga's not paying me enough. This nigga's not doing this. But I look at it like, what have you done for me to pay you more? What have you done for me to rank you more up? If you
what are you
haven't
doing
done it,
even for yourself to rank yourself up? That's what it is. Because if you're watching my pockets too hard, and I know about brothers that are like that, we got too many damn pocket watchers agwan out here in the GTA. And I want to say like, yo, how come this man not give me this type of like funds for like me to live a good life and everything? And it's like, my nigga, what are you doing even for yourself to making yourself a brand to being where I'm at in the game right now? And that's what a lot of these brothers don't get.
Facts. So
right?
when it comes to
coming back now to even like your part about like the lady now being the eyes for the brother.
yes,
All right, let's now get back to that subject right there. What it is now is that from my perspective is that a lot of these brothers are still like in a young stage where they're not understanding that that good woman that is actually looking out and wanting to seeing you being successful is your best nigga in your corner.
the realest nigga in your corner. Nigga.
All right? Because that woman, just like on a chessboard, can move in certain places that you as a king
Can't even move.
move, my brother. You see what I'm saying? So this is why the value of like respecting now that queen in your life and such has to be like recognized by brothers. But because of the game is now being saturated and saying like, oh, she's a bitch, she's a hoe, all of this derogatory stuff, this is why the brothers are now all moving in regards to where it's like bros over hoes. Right? So that's where now, if you're asking on my opinion on that, a lot of our brothers need to start growing up and seeing that. But because in our culture now, it's not really being glorified so much in a way, they get conditioned to the indoctrination that's going out there in our culture right now. And we as brothers, the real ones, have to set the example in showing them, nah, that's not how the game is played, my brother.
So when do you think that? I don't know, man, because you guys just upset my soul. Like, you guys be pissing me off. Like, I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't, like, you hold it down for, like, I've held it down for many niggas.
Many
You feel me?
brothers. Yeah.
You feel me? And it's just like, every single time I hold it down, it's like, all I get is, yo, you're one of the realest ones. Yo, you don't even understand, bro. Da, 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 da. And the same thing that I get over and over is like, yo, I don't know why I fucked up with you still. Like, yo,
See,
I should
because
have
they didn't have real brothers in their corner telling them that, listen, that is a real woman for you, my G. Don't fuck it up. To real brothers to one another, if we see a brother with a good woman around them, we let him know, yo, don't fuck that shit up, bro.
Hold on. Since if you said that, I seen something on Insta. Okay, this guy on TikTok that I follow, he's so fucking funny. This is the man that eats chicken wings. He eats chicken wings and he talks shit in his car. I forgot his name. I'm so sorry. I will find your name and we'll make sure we'll tag you below. But so he sits in his car and one of his things were he was eating his chicken wing. The man said, yo, one of his homeboys said to him, yo, you know, he needs him to cover for him because he's cheating on his wife, So the man's like, yo, I don't want no involvement in that.
Exactly.
The man said, do you remember how much I spent on your wedding? Do you remember that you're the one that introduced me to this lady?
This woman
so
that
now
is not
you're
your wife?
telling me that I'm supposed to see this woman. When we go out to clubs, you want me to introduce you to next ladies. When
That's
you
not a G.
introduce me
That's
to
not
this
G.
lady that you walk down that
That's
you
not
said
G.
I do to, and then you want me to be okay as a friend. So he's like, yo, I told him, yo, I'll buy you a drink, sit your ass down. You know what I mean? Go home to your wife. And a lot of guys in the comments were like, yo, you're a snitch, you're a rat, you're this, you're that. So to me, it's
But
like.
that's hood niggas. That's not niggas that are trying to be a real man in regards to leveling up. You see, hood niggas will always try to say like, yo, I'm still hood. I still like, you know, I can still get all these type of ladies, whatever, whatnot. But being a man in the game now is what you want to see your brother be a man. Because the hood stuff, when you grow up, that's for silly shit. Straight
No,
goods.
I say to niggas all the time, I'm like, yo, bro, like, if you're still at a certain age, like, and you're still trying to, like, fuck bare bitches, it's either you never got bitches when you were younger, so you're trying to make up for that. It's either you were ugly, it's either you were ugly and then you turned into a sweeter man's, or it's either you were broke back then and now you have money and bitches are only fucking with you because of that.
Money.
Do you get what I mean? And to me, it's like, it's weird because it's like the real bitches that you actually have in front of you, you're turning around and you're fucking with $2 hoes out here. And then you expect us to keep it a buck with you all the time, talk to one nigga. If the girl steps out, she's a hoe. But you're allowed to fuck 7 different bitches and possibly bring something back to your main bitch. But it's okay, though. Like, to me, that's whack. And to me, it's like, take accountability for it. And if that's what you're on and your bitch is not on that, there's girls that will fuck with that. Okay, there are girls. I'm not gonna sit here and say there's not. And
don't take that vow and get married either, because that's
me?
that bullshit that I just can't stand to see. It's like, yo, you're married, but then you still want to play games. Listen, man, be a married man, yo. Stop the shit.
Do you know much? Listen. I've been a bridesmaid a couple of times. Do you know how much it is? You guys think the bride pays for or the groom pays for any of that shit? No. We had to pay for our dress, our hair, our nails, all of that. It's costly. Yeah. So I agree with him. Listen, buddy, do you know how much I paid to be in your wedding? And now you want to fuck that bag up? You guys better sit your ass down somewhere and figure that out. Go talk to a counselor, do something, but you're going to figure this shit out. Because I don't want to be a part of that.
Dumb brothers are the ones that are actually going to favor a hotel or a motel over a house.
True.
That's a dumb brother.
True. A brother that rather buy 10 chains than invest and put money on property. Dumb nigga. That's a dumb nigga right there. A dumb nigga. Yeah. Which one are you? Are you a dumb nigga or are you a smart nigga? Which one? I know who you are. I'm not talking to you. I'm just saying that's just the question for you guys. For the brothers to comment in the comment section. I need to know what type of brother you are. Okay, and I'm not the fake, the funk type nigga. I don't want that. I don't want the Instagram nigga. I want the real nigga that if I was to see you on the street, that's the type of nigga I want.
Well, I'm on Instagram right now, and you're gonna get the same thing you get it there on the street. So
you know what?
Changing in that.
I've heard like Brooklyn, you're not the same person. Like niggas that I've spoken to, they said that I'm not the same person. The reason why I'm not the same person, I'm gonna be a buck. Any nigga who's trying to talk to me, listen, I am not. You see how vulgar I am on the internet and all that type of shit. I'm doing. This is me. I'm a personality. This is what I do. Do you understand what I mean? Like when I'm venting and I'm doing that type of shit, yes. But when I'm with my nigga, I'm not about to be like, yo, what's up, bro? Da 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 da. Like he's not chilling with his niggas. Like I don't want my nigga to feel like he's chilling with his niggas. So when I'm with you, yeah, there's times I may fuck around, we're playing around, whatever, and we say stupid shit to each other. But other than that, I want to cuddle. Playful. I want to go out. I want to have picnics. I want to be real, like, how would they say it? Like awkward or one of those real, couples that you would look at and be like, yo, dog, like, you guys are really, like, ew.
You guys are real, like, ill with that love.
Yeah, you feel me? Like, that's what I want. Like, you feel me? Like, I want my nigga to know, like, yo, my bitch bad. Like, my bitch is able to when she comes home, when she comes home, she knows, like, keep that shit outside. Like, don't bring that shit inside. But if you want me to come home with the, yo, my nigga, what's up? Like, drop them drawers, nigga. Let's stop. Like, if you want that, like.
And there's some brothers out there that want that, though.
No, but if you want that, I'm going to look at you like, it's either you want the bati, like in real life, like that's you, and you don't want to admit it, because there's no way you want your girl to talk to you like another nigga. Like, how is that a turn on for you? Would you want your girl talking to you like a nigga?
Oh, hell no.
Thank you very much.
She better be an empress and a queen. What the hell is she trying to talk to me like a nigga for? Like, unless we playing around joking. Like, nah, don't do that. Nah,
Thank you very much. So, I was recently talking about Miss Nicki Minaj.
Okay.
I love her so much. She's so fucking dope. She was on the VMAs. She was hosting the VMAs.
Okay.
And she previewed you know, some music from her Pink Friday 2 album about to drop. She's getting ready to release that.
Okay.
And in one of her lines, Nikki, listen to me now. Nikki, I did talk to you upon Instagram. I did talk to you upon TikTok. Me, I gonna talk to you right here, so on Down to Earth podcast, okay? Nikki, you're bad. She bad. And I don't mean, like, lyrically, I don't think no girl's pen can compare to Nikki's right now.
Oh, she's good with it.
Her pen game is disgusting.
She's bad with it.
Her metaphors, immaculate. She's a rapper.
Definitely.
She's an entertainer. She's an all-around mogul. Like, Nicki Minaj is somebody that you could present to a company and they'll buy it, because everything that she brings to the table, the energy that she brings to the table. She can act, she can sing, she can rap, she writes.
Multi-talented.
She's very multi-talented, right? So when she said, you bitches be looking up to me. You say you be looking up to her, but you really be looking up to me. That line right there, line right there hit me. And a lot of people don't understand what she's basically trying to say. At the end of the day, you guys say that, you know, you guys look up to me. You guys bite my style. You guys want to be like me. You guys want to be a Barb. But realistically, you know, you're trying to act like you're this, you're that. You guys want to feature for me because you know what a feature can do. You know what I mean? So you go and you do a feature with my op because, you know, at the level that I'm at, I have the right as a queen to choose and refuse who the fuck I want to do music with. But because you newbies come in the game, you automatically think because the TikTokers are fucking with you or the Instagram people are fucking with you, I'm supposed to fuck with you. But in real life, you and I would probably not sit at the same table. So why lie? So Nicki's basically looking at it like, yo, if I'm going to sit down and write a 16 or whatever for you to do a feature, you have to be worth it in her books. So when these young girls come out and you guys try to be hella disrespectful and try to come for the queen and try to do the most and try to come for the bars and stuff like that, I just believe if you're going to come for somebody, your bars, the way that you are, your overall package better be 10 times better than Nicki's, period. You understand what I mean?
You gotta be unique with your own type of package that people want to be gravitating to. That's all it comes down to.
Thank you.
It's just that plain and simple.
When she said that, I was just like, bruh, I don't think you guys are understanding what Nicki's saying to you guys. Like, yo, even when you guys are sucking dick with each other, because that's what you guys are doing, sucking dick with each other, balls deep in it, all of that, you guys are still looking up to Nicki, because you guys are still out here copying her style, copying her, the way that you understand what I mean? Trying to do music with the same people she did music with.
It's a copycat system.
It is. It's fine. But if you're going to do it, pay homage. At the beginning, everyone said that. At the beginning, everybody said that Nicki didn't pay homage. At the beginning, I'm not going to lie, I felt like Nicki didn't pay homage at the beginning when she first came out. But
most of these new artists don't really do that.
But then, when I, like everybody else, I didn't do my research. But then I went back, I did my research. And I said to myself, okay, you know what? Yeah, she idolized Kim, Foxy. Who wouldn't? That's like,
Of course.
you understand? That's like, who wouldn't idolize MC Light or Queen Latifah
Those were the queens of the game
or
at
Lauryn
that time.
Hill? Like, these
You know
are the
what I mean?
people that paved the way. If it wasn't
Exactly.
for people like Lauryn Hill, girls out here wouldn't be singing and rapping in songs. A rapper would be a rapper, and a singer would be a singer.
True thing.
But
'Cause I
Lauryn
was-
Hill, come on now.
Yo, she bombarded me with that first album because I was thinking it was gonna be a hip hop album, like her rapping.
Miseducation.
Yeah, the Miseducation, Lauryn Hill, and I definitely caught the Miseducation then completely because I was like, yo, only Last Ones is the only rap song that I'm literally hearing, but the album was wicked.
And I love it because it stayed on theme. Like back then there was themes to shit. And it was like
gosh.
Miseducation. You would, if you hear Miseducation now, you would see girls with half naked girls with booties. You know, you'll probably see them extra sexy with glasses on and a schoolgirl outfit and all this type of shit. They would have took it to a different level. With Lauryn Hill, she actually on her album, if you listen to it, young ones, go find out like about, if you guys don't know who Lauryn Hill is, Fugees, all of that, go look them up.
She's about to do a tour back with them just
Exactly my point. When she on her album, she was in a classroom. Miseducation. She was in a classroom, and all of her interludes in between it, she was in a classroom and she was educating and she was teaching us stuff. So it was like, yo, listening to her, you understand what I mean? Listening to her just showed me that, yo, dog, at the end of the day, there was more to just being sexy out here. You can, like Nikki said, I can be all the way covered up and still giving sexy. You understand what I mean?
Exactly.
And Lauryn Hill was the pinnacle of that.
I feel that art is actually lost completely. And that's like, in regards to like looking at a woman with a sex appeal is being more covered up instead of how it's like less clothing. Nowadays, yes.
Less is more. No, okay, let me put it this way. Less sells more.
Less definitely sells.
It sells more. That's basically
doesn't
what
leave
it
much
is.
to the
It
imagination.
really doesn't, because you guys have girls that are out here that are just like, you guys know are horrible. Like when they rhyme, it's like, you guys know these girls are horrible. But it's because of their body, the way they look. You know, niggas forget about their bars and they don't care about it.
Sex
anymore.
sells.
You understand what I mean? It does.
Sex sells. It's been selling since the beginning of mankind.
It does. It's sex sells, but to me, it's like, okay, how much is too much?
When it comes to that category, it's never going to be too much.
Ever?
That's how bad. I don't think it will ever be too much. Think about like what we're seeing now just literally in the porn industry of like how far it's gone, where it's not even really about like lovemaking anymore. It's all about everything else.
Yeah.
Right? So
that's true.
It's just going to continuously always being like saturated of like more and more worse or more and more like different types of like things going on where people are going to be like, all right, well, I need this to like stimulate me.
Facts. Facts. To me, girls, 2024, we need to switch it up. Like, we need to do something besides the ass shaking, twerking, and I'm getting tired of that. Like, on my timelines, I'm tired of seeing how many different ways can you guys twerk? Please, I've seen the head tap twerk. I've seen the split twerk. I've seen the knee, put your hands on your knee twerk. I've seen the 360 twerk. I've seen so much. Please, guys.
The funny thing with me is that I remember that, what was it? I think it was 2 Chainz that said the song. They're not doing that when they're really in the having sex now, are they?
That's tiring. Twerking is a lot. So
It
just
is a
imagine
lot
trying
on
to do that
ladies.
and booming pandakaki at the same time. That's a lot of work. You guys are asking for a lot.
And that's what I'm trying to say. Like, too many of these brothers now are thinking like, oh, imagine that upon my cocky. And it's like, brother, that's not going to be happening upon your cocky. Like, what are you, like, are you really fooling yourselves right now? Like, seriously.
You know what? I'm not even going to get into that. I'm just going to leave you guys with that. So, yeah. Sorry, you got me, boy. You got my somewhere I'm not supposed to have it. It's ridiculous. My black ass has class, and I'm sitting here. Yes, I'm trying to educate myself. You know what I mean? I'm doing a Black
right.
Leaders course, so
Black Leaders course?
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm really excited about that.
Is that like the study on like the Canadian Black leaders, or just like
in a-
international?
international. So my
Proper.
my boss did that. He put me on, and the other case manager / program lead. So we're in there with a bunch of 68 people. It's crazy. It's so dope. Like the lady that's doing it, I believe she is a COO. Don't quote me. Or
Okay.
she worked for Google, Amazon. The first Black woman to work for Google, Amazon, and like high
Proper.
up, like in the high ranks,
Congrats
not
to
for the
that
company,
lady right
but in the
there.
high ups.
Salute to that
And she's the
lady
one that's doing
pushing it.
her name is Felicia, and she's just so amazing. She's so dope. You're learning so much. I'm basically networking with other people, like-minded people like myself, learning from people,
Nice.
and whatever I learn from them, I'm gonna take it and put
Do
it into
your
my
own thing,
leadership
of
role that I
course.
have at my job. So, ladies, it's always good to educate yourself and learn more knowledge. There's nothing wrong with it. You can't be out here being a dunce bat. You can't be out here just looking cute. And when you talk, you can't articulate yourself properly. You can't converse with people. Like, it's like, get off your phones and get your head in some books. That's what you guys need to fucking do out here. And stop opening up your legs to every nigga that's out here. Because, come on, girls.
Preach.
Please. Please, because all he's gonna do is talk about you to his niggas in the group chat the same way we talk about them in the group chat. Anyways, on that note, thank you guys so much for tuning in to Thirsty Thursdays with Brooklyn. Yes, honey.
All right, and definitely here with Impenetrable the Rebel. You already done know how it go. All right.
Yes, I know the ladies love the little deep voice.
Well,
But-
them can go and love it, yes.
No, they can't. You're taken. Stop it. And with
Exactly.
that being
That's
said,
all
we
they
are
can.
out.
That's all they can take.
Lady, y'all.